Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon. May I just say before I begin how good it is to see so many of you here. I think it's a real tribute to the strength of democracy in our little constituency that so many of you have taken the time and effort to prepare effigies of me and my wife. I look very cheery in this one, don't I? I mean, who's the red man standing behind me meant to be? Satan. I see. What's he doing there? Is he giving me some sort of hug? Is he? Oh. Yeah. Yes. Well, I wouldn't be smiling, actually. Not without a reach around. Yes. Firstly, I'd just like to say again how thrilling it is to see so many of you here. But I would add, where were you when we really needed you? Where were you last year when we were campaigning against the plans to replace our village idiot with a large, out-of-town super idiot near Salisbury? Still, you're all here now, I see, today, to pick over my carcass, like vultures feeding off the flesh of some once proud and magnificent beast on the African savannah. A lion, an elephant, a Desmond Tutu. Some mistakes were made. They include the Duck Island, the Donkey Archipelago, the Beaver Peninsula, and the series of outbuildings that came to be known as Monkey Mansions. Now, some people will argue that with a little bit of cursory research on the internet, I could have found out that rhesus monkeys are highly territorial and aggressive and infectious. But, had I known that, I couldn't in all conscience have hired them to work at our local Sure Start Centre, thereby saving the taxpayer a significant amount of money. Questions have also been raised over the fact that I paid my wife a salary of £86,000, but look at it this way. I used to have a very, very expensive prostitute habit by paying my wife a nominal sum to provide the same services. Apart from anal, I've had to outsource that. It's a cost saving to the taxpayer. Would you rather be represented by someone with a dirty moat? Think on. With real sadness that I stand here today and announce that I shall be standing down as your MP at the general election. However, over the last couple of weeks, it's become quite clear that there are people in this constituency who are intending to do something very dangerous. Very dangerous, very odd, treacherous, I might say. They're planning on voting Lib Dem. As a crossbench MP, I've been a member of both Labour and Conservative governments. I've been part of a party that wants to redistribute wealth. And I've been part of the Labour Party. I've been in favour of the Iraq War, and I've been in favour of the Iraq War with certain qualifications. I've been left, I've been right, I've been red, I've been blue. I was even a member of Plaid Cymru for a while because I didn't really understand what it meant. One thing I've never been, however, is silly. And the Lib Dems are just silly. You all know, having read the papers last weekend, that Nick Clegg, nice as he might look, is essentially Hitler. But I put it to you that this country might be a bit better off with actual Hitler in charge. Because unlike the Lib Dems' frankly zany immigration policies, at least under Hitler we invaded Poland rather than the other way around. Say what you like about National Socialism, the Eastern Europeans stayed in Eastern Europe. In mass graves. Now before some of you get up in arms about how racist I am, let me put it to you that I have seen the face of this constituency change, almost beyond recognition over the years. There was a time when I would have looked out from this podium and seen a blanket of white faces. Now, they're every colour of the rainbow, apart from blue, and indigo, violet, green, only red people, and orange. Not that I've got anything against Mr. and Mrs. Lee. They do a very good job running that restaurant. They've escaped a tyranny to come here and start a small business. We need more immigrants like them. They're the most magnificent chinks of light. Chinks of light at the end of the tunnel that leads to democracy in China. It gives me no pleasure to announce that I intend to stand down at the end of this Parliament, I leave you with this. Everything I did, everything I spent, was, I guarantee, 100% within the rules of Parliament. I should know. I wrote them.